Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Poirsha Fit podcast. I am your host, Poirsha, and tonight is Sunday, so you get your week 6 podcast highlights of the week. I will say this, it is 7:30 p.m. I just got back from the gym doing what? What kind of workout am I doing? Yes, jump rope and kettlebell. I am at day 67 of my 90-day challenge of doing jump rope and kettlebell. Sneak peek before tomorrow, because I'll talk about it in more depth in Monday's episode, is I originally started out jumping for 3 minutes, and my goal was by 90 days, which is by the end of the year, I wanted to be able to jump rope 10 minutes straight. So I started out at 3 minutes, then I bumped it up to 5 minutes, and then for this last week I was going to do 7 minutes, but I created a playlist, and the playlist was 7 minutes and 58 seconds. So I'm like, okay, it's 8 minutes. So the first day I jumped the 8 minutes. No, 7 minutes. And then after that, I'm like, whatever. I'll just jump for 8 minutes. So I went from jumping from 3 minutes to 5 minutes to now 8 minutes. In the last week or two, I'm not sure, I'll be jumping 10 minutes straight. I am pretty darn proud of myself because I literally don't do any kind of running. Zilch. So if Poirsha, who does no cardio, no walking on treadmills, no running, no Stairmaster even, I haven't done that in months. If I can just start jump roping at 3 minutes, so can you. Here's a thing that I wanted to know. I was talking to somebody recently, and they have been running 5Ks, 10Ks. I've known them for running many miles. They said they can't jump for 8 minutes straight. I'm like, what do you mean? If you're able to run consistently for 20 plus minutes, surely you can jump for 8 minutes, right? I don't know. I'm curious. I imagine they could. But I want to test out this theory with a runner. You know, I have a former student that I could ask him. He runs marathons all the time. Like, dude, can you jump rope? I'll ask him this week. I'll let you guys know what happens next week. Before we get into the podcast highlights of the week, because I don't know why I'm just not jazzed about it, but I should be excited, but I'm just not at this point. Anyway, here's some non-highlights that just happened literally tonight. So I just finished from the gym, as I said. When I leave the gym, I'm pretty much wearing booty shorts and a tank top, or booty shorts and a big old t-shirt that's most likely longer than my shorts. Who cares? And flip-flops. I just finished the gym. I'm just going straight home after because I'm going at night. So I parked my car, closed the gate, and as I have this scandalous little whatever outfit on with my gym bag, I turned to walk, and then my landlord is in the car with his kids across the street. He yells, "Hey, Poirsha!" I was like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Hi. He's just like, "Hey, how's everything going?" All right. Cars are driving by with their bright lights. I know they're shining on my butt cheeks that are definitely sticking out, and my big old thighs are just out there. And he's trying to have this conversation with these kids in the car. I'm just like embarrassed right now. And he's just like, "Hey, so I don't know." He says something else like, "Yeah, I got a new car." I'm like, "Okay, bro." And then and then he says again, "Is everything good?" I'm just like, well, and I'm just like smiling and kind of like, and he's like, "I'll just take that as a yes." Okay. And he's just like, "All right, bye." Okay, bye. Hashtag fail. I was not in a place that I wanted to be seen by people that I knew based on what I'm wearing, right? Like, and even my mindset, I feel like I was in a business owner blues. That's where I've been tonight. Just really in this state of so much of my money is pouring out into my business, and it has been for the past few years, and not enough is coming back. That's the blues. And I feel like that's every business owner's blues at some point, especially when you just get started. But just getting started means I've been doing it for several years, and it just hasn't like hit where I wanted to hit. So I'm still in this phase of, oh, which thing of my things that I'm doing is going to be the thing, right? What else do I need to be doing? What more do I need to be doing? Well, I need to be doing more marketing, and that's going to lead us to our week 6 stats. So this week I was able to post one post that marketed my podcast, which was the Friday night podcast, the meditation one. I told you all that I've committed to creating a stretch video that gets posted on YouTube to go along with the meditation. So you do the stretch video first, and then you listen to the meditation. And ideally, that is going to take you into a nice, blissful sleep. So I was able to do that on Friday. I wasn't able to promote my Monday episode nor my Wednesday. And that's just been really frustrating for me not to be able to at least promote what I'm doing. But I did hear little birdies tell me that there are people out there who are really excited to hear my podcast, and they enjoy my podcast. And I actually have a coworker who she was asking me about my podcast, but I never told her about it. So I was really confused. She's like, how's it going? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, your podcast. I didn't tell you about a podcast I'm doing. So somebody told her, and she was asking me how she could download it, because apparently she'd been trying and couldn't do it. So that's cool. I'm just extremely proud of myself for literally preparing for podcasting for 2 years, learning everything, actually finally publishing. And in less than 2 months of podcasting, I've released 20 episodes already. And I gave my stamp of approval on every single one of them. And I'm a tough critic, but I think I've given fantastic information, and it's stuff that's interesting. Like, I enjoy listening to my podcast while I'm driving around. In the beginning, I started listening literally like 3 times, the same one, just to make sure everything is good. But now I just do that while I'm editing. I extra listen, re-listen before I release. So I always hear it at least twice before I release to all of you. So whatever you get is something that I've actually listened to, I've enjoyed myself, and I just hope that you all enjoy it too, which I've been getting really great feedback. So thank you for listening, and please continue to give me feedback. Write me, email me, message me if you know me. Let me know, because I want to put out good stuff and not stuff that's like, oh gosh, why is she talking about this? All right, here are the stats. So I actually exceeded my goal for downloads. Every week my goal is at least just 50 downloads. This week was 60 downloads. I don't know how, but cool. New states that were downloaded in were Pennsylvania, Tennessee, new countries, Kazakhstan, would you believe it? South Africa and Switzerland. And surprisingly, the majority of downloads were on Audible. Most of the downloads are on Apple, but Audible took the lead this week. And that's pretty much the stats. New states, new countries. I don't have any reviews, no new ones or new ratings. But that's it. What I really would love is if I could market my podcast more. And the other thing that I would like is to start plugging that company that I said that I wanted to work with. I just need to get their information. I need to have a little agreement because I got the discount code for all of you listeners for this particular product that I really enjoy and believe in. But I didn't talk to them about, well, what's going to be my little cut, you know? I'm going to be over here marketing their product. I need to get a little something for it. So I've been looking for that email of me going back and forth with the owner of the company. And for some reason, I cannot find it. And because I haven't found it, I haven't released the commercial for it. And I think it's really annoying that I haven't done that. And anyway, I'm going to work on it tomorrow. So you won't hear it from Monday's episode, but next week you will. Okay, and that's a wrap on tonight's episode. So, full disclosure, tomorrow I need to actually record the episode, Monday's episode that I'm releasing. I love to get it out to you guys by 6 a.m., but I'm going to be up at 4 a.m. recording it. So, if I can get it to you before 8 a.m., that would be great. So, just be looking out for the little notification when it's released. And thank you all so much for your support. I really appreciate you and I enjoy doing this podcasting. Okay, I'll be back in your ear tomorrow. Bye.